What's up, y'all? I got to thinking about some of my thought process on my flips, and it is a freaking blast to wake up every single day and look for stuff to resell. Like, I'm getting close to figuring out my best process. I almost need like someone that's there with my truck or theirs, or their car or mine, and is ready at moment's notice to just go and act on anything I find. I'm not quite there where I have the space. You know, I just bought all that land, but it's not cleared yet. And then once I clear it, I'm probably going to have to clear out a spot that is just for my insanity. And so that might take a little while too as well. And so there's some levels like that I got to get to, and some time in between where I'm at and where I want to be, as always. But I'm looking at cars for sale, and the thing I just found was not a Sprinter van, but like one of those really long vans that's sort of, you know, nothing in it, and you can put long stuff in. People use it probably for like plumbing, carpenters, stuff like that. It's like a Sprinter van, let's just call it that. And it had 145,000 miles on it. It's in good shape as far as mechanically. Yeah, it could maybe use like a paint job, but it ain't that bad. And the guy has marked it. He started out at 6,800. He's now got it at 6,250. In my head, I would just probably throw him like 5,000 or 5,500, something like that. But even at 6,250, the in good condition value, so not great, not bad, is in between $9,000 and $10,000. That doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot to me necessarily, because if I were to buy it as a non-dealer, then have to do the taxes and everything, by the time I then sell it and ship it, like, maybe it didn't make so much sense. But let's say I buy it as a dealer. Let's say I get it at $5,500. To ship a car clear across the country, at this point, if I had to guess, is probably $1,000. I did it probably 5 years ago, and it was $700. Gas is more expensive, so let's call it $1,400. Let's just say I split that with the buyer, $700 me, $700 him, and I sell that thing at $9,000. I'm in $6,200. There's probably going to be some fees to resell it on the platform, a couple $100 if I had to guess. All I'd have to do is go get that thing, bring my mechanic, have him check it out, pay him $100 to show up, and I'm in $5,600, let's say, or $6,300 rather, after shipping, and I've got something that's worth $2,000 or $3,000 more. And the thing is, I don't have to act on this. I'm not going to act on this, because I'm in the middle of my first flip. One of the things I've learned is, like, make mistakes slow at first, and then eventually you can afford to make them at faster and bigger if you have to, because you've already proven the concept and you're playing with so much house money that it doesn't matter. What's up, Steel? What's up, dude? We got to catch up, man. Hope you're still training. And so anyway, that's just practice in my head. And so I'm going to look at the next deal, and I'm going to do the same thing. Like, how far below MSRP or KBB is this thing? One step I might even go to is, if they had the balls to list the VIN number, I would go ahead and list that product on a website for $9,000, figure out what it costs, figure out what people are going to offer, see if I get offers. And if I get offers, I just say, oh, sorry, I already sold it, if I don't actually end up buying it, right? So I'm sort of like pre-arbitraging a deal. I'm pre-testing the arbitrage without any money. And when it comes to arbitrage, if you don't know for sure, and you're not playing with like piles and piles of money that you're okay with just hanging on to and having a car you can't sell, you pre-test these things. You pre-list them wherever you can. And you basically, I'm buying them local and I'm relisting them national. This is why eBay works so well, because I buy Samsung phones, for example, and I can't really sell them locally. Not that many people in the groups buy them, but when I list it on eBay, the entire world looks at them So I'm selling them, I'm buying them local and I'm selling them global. So the key is you're getting like, you're pricing it and you're competing against a small pool of buyers in your area. And then you're listing it for a big pool of people across the country to fight for. And in an area that's like a big expensive area, a New York, a Miami, maybe Chicago, something to that effect, that same car might not just go for $9,000. It might go for $12,000, or it might go for $15,000. And so who knows? I could have people fighting for it and bidding up the price for $10,000, let's say. And once I clean that bad boy out and make $2-3 grand, I just do that over and over, right? And then from there, I hire an assistant and I hire somebody to like look for these things and to make offers and to go hard. And then I have someone that's like dealing with picking them up, dealing with notary, dealing with paperwork, dealing with listing them, dealing with the shipping companies, to where next thing you know, you do your first 3 to 5 of them slow. You save up 10, 20, 30 grand. And then you hit the gas. Then you hit the freaking gas, because all of that money didn't exist before. It didn't exist before. It exists now based on your creativity and your effort. And if we're keeping it real, you're providing value. You're giving someone else in a better market good value for that car that they wouldn't be able to find otherwise. This also works with phone flipping. If you're in Miami, you're not going to be able to buy phones cheap. So what do? You buy them from someone like me and resell them in Miami. It doesn't take a genius to figure this stuff out.